Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today to Weapon Tap on your head with another ADH Wealth solution. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description. Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today with another ADH Wealth solution. Today, I want to talk about the types of investments that exist and some differences. But before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description. So as we proceed to give you what you need. So in the investment world, there are two main types of investments. You have property, which is tangibles, and securities, or intangibles. So securities represent legal ownership of a business, or a legal debt to be repaid by a government entity. Securities would be things like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And property is physical items like land, buildings, jewelry, artwork, or precious metals. Now, most people's retirement is going to be mostly securities. I want you to think of a 401k. So now to help clarify thoughts on investing, we need to look at the three types of asset classes, which are equity, debt, and cash. There are actually different types of investment vehicles within each asset class. But for now, let's move on. So for investment purposes, equity simply means ownership. And the most common form of ownership in a company is stock. And of the asset classes, equity is considered to be the most risky. If a company goes under, the owners, aka the stockholders, stand last in line to get any of the assets that the company has left, if any. Due to this risk, financial advisors consider equity to be a long-term play or holding, meaning hold on to it for 5 years or longer. Now, unlike other vehicles, most forms of equity have no maturity date, so people buy equity with hopes of getting a capital gain or collecting dividends. Up next is debt. Corporations and governments issue debt in the form of bonds to produce operating cash. In return, they agree to pay the lender, i.e. the investor, the original loan amount, plus a stated amount of interest over time. Think of it this way. Interest is simply the price of using the investor's money. These obligations usually cover a long period of time, ranging from a few years to as long as 30 years. Usually, the longer the lock-in period, or minimum time until maturity, the better the interest rates. Think in a recent offering like I-bonds at 9%. Also, interest rates are generally lower on strong companies, and are higher on strong companies and lower for strong companies and higher for weak companies. Then we have geo or municipality bonds issued by cities and states. Now they have high liabilities. For example, an underfunded pension fund, and they're considered to be riskier than those with low liabilities. Investors usually hold debt for two reasons: capital gains and interest, just like equity investors. Of the three asset classes, people generally view cash as the safest. The rules of risk and return apply equally to cash, but because of its perceived safety, cash usually generates the lowest return. Now, cash investments typically have a maximum maturity of 1 year, with most of them ranging between 30 and 90 days. Now, because of the lack of losing an investment made in cash, it has very high liquidity. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description. With that being said, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Salute, salute, salute. Hey folks, this last video was sponsored by my company, where we help people like you to reach their financial goals. We do this through a simple conversation where we help to identify and then protect your lifestyle, and then we implement a plan. The process starts at about an hour. So, if you want more information or you want to schedule a consult, contact me via the information in the description box, and let's talk and see if we're actually a great fit for each other. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Thank you, and enjoy life.